If I had to do it again, I'd probably finish it in about an hour. It's pretty quick to install. I will tell you, you definitely want to have a mechanical screwdriver because some of the screws, especially the anchors that you did on the ground, even though it's between plastic and plastic, you could not torque it by hand. I needed this thing. This was very important. Pre-drilling the holes, especially for the anchors and some of the parts on top is very important too. Other sheds we installed, we didn't need screwdrivers or drills, but they took longer to install. This one was quick to install, but it did require a drill and screwdriver. Just keep that in mind. Other than that, you're pretty good. They did say you need a rubber mallet, but I did not use a rubber mallet. They said I need a utility knife. I didn't use a utility knife. I did also have to use a manual screwdriver. Now, a manual screwdriver is good to make sure you torque things up and not overly torque it. Also, when we were doing the screws behind the roof back there, it was difficult if you don't have anything that's magnetic. So having a magnetic screwdriver is very important. Otherwise, you'll struggle on putting the screws that attaches the back side of the shed to the roof. We also needed a ladder. A ladder was important to stand up and be able to push down here. So a ladder was another thing that you need. Maybe just a step stool. You don't need a ladder, just a little step stool because somebody needed to stand back here and stand up and push us down. Actually, you know what? If you're tall, you don't need it. I'm short, and my assistant was short. So we needed a small step stool to stand up and push us down right there. So a ladder or a step stool is important. Comparing to our 8x10 Treadmont shed right here, this is how a big shed is. So big that we are inefficiently using it. That's why we decided to go get a medium-sized shed this time. So medium-sized shed is going to be good because we can efficiently store things. And if you want to see, we have a small shed here. So you see, this is a 4x5, so a little bit more than a small shed. This is a 54 cubic feet shed, and it's very shallow. See, this one is from Suncast, similar design, but a little bit more shallow, right? Metal shed, the design doesn't allow us to open the door open completely like this. And also the metal shed, as we've always been telling you guys, there is no floor. So having no floor means, like, for example, inside there, you can see the rocks on the ground, right? Because it is whatever it is. Our floor has rocks right there. So we have rocks outside, so that's what you get inside. So there is no floor, right? And this thing doesn't open on both sides, so you don't have that much access, like, to get to stuff on the side here. Whereas with the resin shed, boom, lots of access. Same with our new Rubbermaid shed that has a lot of access. So open the door, boom, like that. Open this door, boom, like that. And you have lots of access. So that is the Rubbermaid medium vertical shed, 4 feet by 5 feet by 6.5 feet tall. This thing is awesome, very spacious, super easy to put together. About an hour and a half is what you should budget for this installation. And this thing is awesome. I like it. Rubbermaid medium vertical shed right here.